All right. Welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back to game 246 on the list. There's Valkyrie profile on the PlayStation. How's it going, everybody? Happy Saturday. So yeah, new PC. Hopefully everything kind of got transferred over. Had to do a whole bunch of transferring. I built the PC by parts too, so I figured, it's a good time to... And that's always the scariest thing is when you build your own PC versus, get one pre-made. It's like, the first time you turn it on, you're like, all right, let's hope nothing blows up, right? Everything works, everything, it's the scariest part is always the first like power on. It's like, all right, did I forget anything? Is everything plugged in the right spot? Is everything like good? It's like, it's always the scariest thing. But everything worked fine. Everything transferred a whole bunch of stuff from the old one. Had to configure a bunch of stuff. Hopefully, hopefully everything works fine. Let me know if there's any weirdness with the stream or whatever. Yeah, let's let's hope. Please boot. Yeah, that was the scariest thing. Like, man, is it gonna boot up? Is it gonna boot up? And then it's like the BIOS isn't showing up. So, oh, it's showing up on my TV because two monitors hooked up. But yeah, diagnosing problem can take a while. But yeah, that was you just plug and play. Turned it on, everything worked. Installed Windows, new fresh installed Windows. Put Windows 10 Pro on there. And yeah, so far it looks like it's stable. I haven't stress tested it or anything, so I haven't done like any major, gameplays or anything like that. But I guess we'll find out. So it hasn't crashed yet. Yeah, it's been a day. So yeah, the SSDs makes a huge huge difference in terms of just like speed of everything loading up and everything. It's like wow, night and day. Everything kind of gone on there. I should be able to, if I ever need to, do multitask, I could do that without OBS like choking on me like it did before. So yeah, it's definitely nice to have an upgrade. The FSD is definitely like even if you don't upgrade anything else, it's like getting an SSD makes a huge difference in everything. All right, so yeah, let's get back to Valkyrie profile. Amazing game. And, test out the new PC, except we're playing this on PlayStation 3 and capturing it, so it doesn't really test anything on the PC, but you know what I mean. You're good, Mr. Will. Yeah, SSDs, like if you're gonna get anything that's gonna be a relatively easy upgrade and relatively cheap upgrade, SSD definitely the way to go. Because if you upgrade anything else, like processor, you're gonna need to pretty much like replace everything. I mean, you're gonna need a new motherboard, you're gonna need a new processor. You probably, I mean, case you could probably keep memory, but I mean, you need a new MOBO for sure. If you're getting a new processor generally. If you're upgrading your processor, it's probably not a minor upgrade from your last one, so pretty much guaranteed your motherboard isn't compatible. Yeah, and SSDs are definitely cheap. Like I got like a 500 gig, just like an M2 one, so it's not like an onboard one, and it was about $100, like a Samsung good quality 970. So, all right, let's try this out. Timer. Don't plan to use PCS X2 for PS2? No, I'll be playing PS2 on my PS2. Makes more sense playing on the original console versus any sort of emulator. Unless I get like a game that just isn't running for some reason, like maybe the game's scratched up or whatever. But then I could just play like a burnt copy on my PS2 if I need to, anyways. So if my PS2 crashes at some point, if it dies on me, at least I'll have a backup. That's the same D because 350. Yeah, that's true. I've got a 57 57X. So like, one of the latest chipsets from the motherboards there. My Ryzen. I mean, Ryzen 3600 is pretty much all I need. I'm not gonna be doing like a lot of gaming on that thing. Not gonna be like a big gaming. I could probably stream games like on the computer itself if I wanted to, but there's no real need to. Yeah. The problem with a lot of those motherboards is flashing the BIOS. Unless it has like a built-in BIOS flash button or something like that, you pretty much need a working processor to even do that. So that's always a pain. Alright, so one thing I wanted to do, since we obviously seem to be limited in terms of time, I want to go like visit this world, but then like, you know, just reload. If there's nothing in the town or whatever that I visit, just reload in the world. Or you can try to, so this is I visited last time. Gotta try to find some like goodies. Indie actually sends you one if you apply it for it to flash with. Oh yeah, that's always good. Your motherboard's dying on you? I mean, motherboards are usually the hardest thing to diagnose if there's a motherboard issue. It's always the scariest thing, because motherboard issues usually generally look like issues for other parts. You know, it might seem like a memory issue, but then, you know, it could be your chipset. It might seem like a hard drive issue. It might seem like a graphic card issue. You know, it's really hard to narrow down to is it the motherboard or is it like the, you know, the part. That's why it's always great when you turn it on, everything works. I remember the last one I had issues with the memory. It took me a while to kind of narrow down what was the issue, or like what was causing the issue. Like one of my chips was defective, and it took me like a week to try and narrow down what the hell the problem was until I narrowed down to the memory. This time I was happy. Everything just worked out of the box. You know, the motherboard, yeah, you pretty much are, yeah. The motherboard is definitely the hardest part to replace. This one actually, this is like one of the cheapest versions of the 570 I got, and this one actually has the BIOS flash option. Not that I needed it, because, you know, it's compatible with my processor out of the box, but... You're a member of the nobility. You want something from my family? Just that you're scaring the children. Get out. Jeez, friendly people. Almost like they'd all be walking to their house and stealing all their crap. 3 bills in your PC's not negotiating with your capture card? Yeah. I think Core had some issues with his capture card and whatever. Mine downloaded the drivers and app capture cards, and everything seems to work fine, as you can see. So, happy that everything kind of worked. Mainly like he's walking alone. You should know better. Boom. Must visit everything. A lot of people here, holy jeez. A lot of people who won't talk to you. Just there for background. It's hard to tell where you can and can't go in this game. Feels like you should be able to go into this thing, but no. Sorry, used to be patches. I got the last parts for my PC yesterday, so as you can imagine, I kind of decided just to put that thing together. And, you know, transferred everything, made sure everything worked, so... I spent all of yesterday just kind of putting my PC together. I apologize. Whenever you get... I didn't think I'd get all the parts by tomorrow, by yesterday. I figured I'd get it by, like, Monday. And yesterday, like, everything kind of came in. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I'm building it now. You gotta know, when you have parts for your PC, you just can't. You can't just, like, ignore it. You can't put it aside. It's just, you gotta do it. Resolution. And I spent the rest of the day just transferring everything and making sure everything worked. Drivers were working, and all the stuff transferred, and, you know, I could stream without a problem. And Claire just left. There you go. Close enough. Yeah, Ryzen 3600, 16 gigs. I mean, the biggest thing would probably be the processor and, you know, the SSD. One thing my last build struggled with is whenever I was trying to multitask at all while streaming, like, the game would just, like, slow down. Like right now I could probably open Chrome, and Chrome's not exactly a it tends to be a fairly, you know, system. Like right now, my CPU is at 11%. When I was streaming before at 60 FPS, I was getting like 50 to 60% CPU, and I even increased the called the CPU usage option or whatever it is in OBS. So it's even like it's even more CPU intensive than it was before. So I could probably start off, you know, Chrome and not have to worry about, you know, my CPU capping out and like things just like slowing down. And like, right now I'm opening up Chrome and I'm like the CPU's not even going to 15%. So it's like, you know, like I could multitask easily. I could start running other games and my CPU would be fine. So, but that helps a lot. If I ever need to do any sort of emulation, especially when I get to stuff like DS. I mean, that was probably one of the biggest concerns was when I was getting to DS emulation, and that it's probably the next big system I'd have to emulate. Then the system, my old system, probably wouldn't have been able to handle it. Yeah, it's definitely a nice upgrade. I mean, when I opened up Chrome, there was like instant, like, man, SSDs make such a difference. I look at your fancy clothes. Does it amuse you to come gawk at us commoners? It does. Stream from phone. That'd be interesting to say the least. I'll show you his house. Yeah, I mean, it was a 6-year-old PC. I mean, it was like a PC that I spent around $1,000 for like 6 years ago. So you can imagine a $1,000 PC from 6 years ago is kind of struggling at this point. So, hey, thanks for the bits, integer. Very hype all around. Yes, upgrades are awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna see if I can find some sort of setup for like maybe some ad or some like some tablet or whatever, like a wake up tablet or something, just to kind of mimic the touchscreen. But I mean, that's still a ways away before I get to DS. I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure I'll figure something out. Help you with something. Auntie, come play with me. Hey Fess, how's it going? Alright, so there's nothing in this one, so let's just reload here. Okay, so there's no Vulcan Death Grip kind of reset option. I guess I can just do load in the menu. So if I go somewhere and it doesn't seem to be anything, I'll just reload because I don't want to waste my periods or whatever. Doggo, what you want, doggo? I know you want cuddles. You just want to lick my plate. Eat some food. Dog is like, alright, I'll just pretend I want to cuddle. I'll eat the food instead. Mwahaha. I wonder if revisiting this place gives us anything. We have a cutscene thing, but anything special if we revisit? Hey man, for voice actors from Viz Media and Funimation, English voice acting, subs before dubs. Saka, pressed flower. All right. Wait, is he part of our party now? I guess not. Oh, yes. Alright. Guess we got him to replace, Freya. We got a whole bunch of XP we can, like, pass around. Yeah, at least he joins in at the same amount of XP as everybody else. Always a bonus. Sorceress, Heavy Knight Merc. We have to get. I guess part of the thing we have to get people to go to see Odin or whatever. We have to, like, I don't know, get everybody's hero value up so they can head over there. It's gonna be fun to get Arngrim's hero value up, but that means spending SP to do that. I'm assuming we have to do that before we heal up, actually, between battles. I think we have to do that before we end the chapter. Let's see, Kanta. What is he, a magic dude, or doesn't seem like he's magic. Stream Void. Your value -1. It's got a lot of holy. I should have just spent some time reading up more on the manual in this. But, you know, new PC. Had to play with that. What's the... Wait, so is the Stubborn. Antic. Okay, his hero value is positive. He's the first positive hero value. Sacrificing altruistic. I don't think these really do anything other than the, you know, just raising your hero value. I don't know. Did the game mention? I think the sprite said something about a hero value of like 45 or something. Cool, something like that. So we have to do that for some of the people before the end of the chapter. Just look up on the manual here. See if there's more details about the getting people prepared. Get menu. Play the game. Blocks, slice blocks, throwing things, sliding. Yeah, drop something without throwing it. You press the circle button in the square. Okay, so press circle to not throw a chest full of an item that you lose. Help Einherjar, whatever you pronounce that. Develop Sacred Wars. Recruit Einherjar and Midgard. Help Einherjar in battles. In Einherjar and Asgard. Three of them can fight at once. Develop them in battles. About to send them to Asgard. And send Einherjar to Asgard after their abilities improve in combat. Losing strong characters will hurt the party, but not be able to see the better ending until these are gods win Sacred War. There's probably like really like specific requirements of. I guess is like he sent people away. I guess it's good once you have multiple, like you have many characters. I wonder if the people who aren't in your party get like upgrades or like level up at all. I guess you could spend some of your extra XP towards those, even if they don't. For the Einherjar, whatever the hell. I'm probably totally butchering that. See how it sounds. Einherjar? Alright, Einherjar, there we go. Einherjar. I don't speak Finnish. I don't speak or with Nordic, I guess, some sort of Nordic thing. It's not really too much else on here. I mean, it's probably some more information. Nothing else I need to worry about too much. Okay, so yeah, just gotta worry about this later. I mean, we still have a full chapter, so I want to make sure I don't spend too much stuff in their traits, in their things. But I mean, this guy's probably relatively easy to get up, considering +4 in altruistic here. Couple points in that. Probably get this because I had 45 if I wanted to right now. Yeah. I mean, I could just like save and go there and see the sprite again. Just I think she said 45, but I mean that's probably nothing we need to worry about until like the end of the chapter, anyways. Let's see. This is fight. I don't know what this like does exactly. It's like knowledge of demons, knowledge of undead, knowledge of monsters. Like, does that mean we do more damage to those? The game's vague about that. I mean, this is very Star Ocean-esque in terms of these stats. Yeah, this game's 2 CDs. And there's a lot of voice acting, so some FMVs as well. But I can imagine the voice acting is probably the biggest chunk. Again, like it was leadership ability. There's a lot of things that are kind of like, I mean, it's probably better for Valkyrie than anything. Because Valkyrie would be staying at the party, I would imagine, while these guys eventually will leave, probably. Yeah, for now. Need to read the Edda. Oh, is there an inn? I know I did all that there. Well, I guess I got this. Yeah, we got this pressed flower. Did get something for returning here. This pressed flower does, but I got all these things. I'm assuming is mainly for transmutation. Alice search, enemy search. Fire made by Osaka. Poison damage 90%. Just reduces the amount of damage you take from poison. Yes, that's good. US 1, position 1, like... Is there a sign? Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, this definitely has the Star Ocean kind of engine in terms of like being able to build things and like defining things. I mean, it seems like it's very very in depth. Air potion from fainting. Attack power by 50% of base value. Saka's still around here. Like, nope it out of there. I don't know if I have to use our mind powers. The thing I'll do is I'll save and then I'll use my like telepathy thingamajigger. And then I'll reload and visit the place where the telepathy thing kind of tells us to go and see if we still get the encounter by using the telepathy. Whatever the hell she calls it there, the slave auction. Let's go buy some slaves. Aw, there's no slaves to buy. All we got out of this is this pressed flower, which Yes is decent, maybe. But if we have an enemy that poisons. Why is there nobody in town? What the hell? "187 periods." This will know when the game ends. That's why I hate, like, this is kind of making it so you don't really want to explore that much. Yeah, I've done the first kind of like tutorial dungeon, if you will. Okay, so let's use our mind power things. I'll go to the same spot after reloading and see. Still get that, whatever this is leading us to. I'm hearing any voices there, so. Where's the whoa? Was this even visible before? We just got a new dungeon out of that. We use a period draw which does that? I didn't notice.
Anything I say is only going to make her feel worse. No, that sound! I can't stand it! Stop it! Somebody stop it! I'll wait for you. I'll come here and think of this as our special place. I won't die. I'll come back to you.
They're both gonna die. This game's all about, like, everybody dying. Monferring? Yes, we do use 2 periods, it looks like, when we use that mind power thingy. Went from 7 to 9 there. Oops. Again. Just wanted to reload here. Just interested if you're playing right. But this does seem to unlock new dungeons. Uses 2 periods every time we use that ability. So, let's go to the Krellmonfarang place. Obviously the dungeons don't show up unless you do that. But the mind power thing? I guess I should have gone there first just to see what kind of what we get, and then reload it afterwards and try to go into the town. Here, right? Yeah, the period thing. We have 24 periods per chapter, so you're definitely on a timeline. Lotus flower is a symbol of men's hopes. Yes, flowers and hope, both withered, passing of time. Thanks to the bit zero sign. I know, right? A very nice, like, 2-hit game here. After that, we got what, Game Boy Color? Dating some instead of Love You Reap Souls. Pretty much. Nothing yet, so... So I'm assuming you need to use your mind power thing to even realize there's something here. Unless you do that, you don't get the encounter or whatever. I mean, there's probably some stuff you can find by like randomly going to places, but I don't know, it seems like I can always do that and then reload and whatever, but I don't know what I should say to her. This guy may be one of the people who are speaking in that telepathy part. He's got a name. It's not a generic, like, random person. Yeah, this game is like gorgeous sprite art, like the animations and everything. Like, just look at like her animation when she's like moving and stopping, and it's just so well done. Like backgrounds, just little tiny little animations like those. That lines kind of fluttering, and of course the portraits. I mean, everything just. Oh. How many times must I say it? Why? Won't she understand? Yeah, so it's probably her and Llewellyn were the two that we heard in our dream thing, or in our telepathy thing, but of course since we don't have the telepathy thing yet, they don't do anything. So it doesn't seem like you can cheat like that. Use the telepathy and then go to the place and then get the encounter without, you know, wasting 2 periods. There's a lot of green in here. Look at all the green. But considering this game is very dark, gray I guess is pretty appropriate. Hey Reg, how's it going? 2 long blade levels away, nice. Just in armor, even though you're a girl? Sure. Armor isn't just for lessening the damage you take, you know? Take a helmet, for example. It makes it tougher to go unconscious. Boosts affect your dodging ability, or boots affect your dodging ability. And gauntlets improve your chance of defending a blow. Just because their defensive power is low, doesn't mean you can ignore defensive items other than armor. So everything's important is basically what he's saying. I say no to his armor question. Let's see. Alright, so yes, nothing interesting here. So, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's really worth going to these places. I mean, it could be some treasure, but how do we rest up? Is there a way of, like, healing manual here? Isn't chainmail. Yep, menu. I mean, I guess I can just use healing items, elixirs, and whatever, but we have just, like, resting. You, like, use a period to heal up kind of thing. Probably wouldn't do anyways, because anytime there's, like, any sort of time limit there, I want to try to use as little of that time as possible. System. Rest to restore DME and heal status abnormality. Press the start button in the camp menu to display the screen below. Spend periods in the menu to rest, yeah. So 1 period the heals everybody, 2 periods heals and gets rid of status abnormalities, 3 periods heals status abnormalities and revives dead characters. And use the period to rest. Bottom left. Yeah, what's his name? Lenneth. Just picked him up. I haven't used him in battle yet. Alright. Mind powers activate. Go to that dungeon, I guess. I wonder if there's like a random... Like maybe you find random dungeon or it's always the same. It's probably always the same. The orders or whatever. Just the whoa. mean, such a fun map system, just like flying around. I mean, like the best airship ever. Such a fast airship. Oh yeah, probably. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of leeway, but whenever there's any sort of this kind of impending time limit, it always kind of makes it harder for you to go and explore, right? Snow rarely falls in Krell and Montferrand, but recently has been blanketed by terrible blizzards. Snowstorms of decimating the plant and animal life in the forest. The stench of decaying bodies permeates the air in this forest of death. Sounds like a fun place. Remember all my attacks here. I gotta remember to duck down. I've already destroyed one chest with an item. Gotta stop doing that. It's like the game that hurts the most for chests. I mean, the fact that you can actually pick up a chest. Like, normally hitting X in front of a chest opens it. In this game, no. You gotta, like, duck down, otherwise you're just gonna lose it. You're gonna throw it away or something. Yeah, heaven, what's that again? Okay, so it's just a map. Yep. I remember, what's his name there, Dragon Quarter, being really nasty. The time you have that imposing time that you're just like, no. What a big ass sword that thing has. I mean, it's not as big as,
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
No mercy. Alright. What's his speed? Pointer him. Damn combo guard. Ah. Stop combo guarding. Getting the counterattack.
Feel my wrath. Finishing strike.
Extreme Void.
Extreme void. Be damned.
Hey Core, how's it going? I got my new PC put together, Core. Everything seems to work so far. Hooray!
No matter how many are defeated, more appear.
Yeah, the battle music is definitely way better. It doesn't like drag you nuts. Yeah, yeah, look at me. Both my capture cards seem to work fine. I tested both there, and they seem to be working okay. So, but luckily they were external devices. They weren't internal cards, so that kind of helped, I guess. I'm assuming yours was internal. Dura's Max, yeah. Dura's Max was annoying. Yeah, internal cards definitely would have been trickier. Hey, Dark Hero. TV Media C027 Dark Crystal HD game capture. Gotcha. The ones I use, yeah, both of the ones I use are external. I have an Elgato, which I mainly just use for either a composite or Dreamcast right now. And my AverMedia for everything else. AverMedia Live Gamer Extreme. What I'm using now. Nice thing I like about AverMedia is that it's basically one-to-one. Like, there's no lag, I find. The Elgato's got like a half a second lag. Plus it's USB 3, I guess, which probably helps with that. Physical Edge. I'm playing on normal difficulty. It's my first playthrough, so I figured normal is the way to go. If I ever decide to play this game again, I'll probably play it on the PSP, and I might go for hard at that point, but... This kills a 1 in 8 chance of freezing foe. This seems always nice. Oh, it's a great game. It looks amazing. It sounds amazing. Nice and smooth. One of those games I've been looking forward to for a while. Your time limit falls. Yeah. Very rarely recommend normal for JRPG, but I usually go for hard, I guess. For me, I mean, I usually go for normal difficulty unless I played the game before. Because who knows what to expect with the hard difficulties, right? A lot of times hard difficulty kind of requires you to know what to do. You get like absolutely destroyed in battle sometimes. But if you played the game before, then you know what to expect out of the enemies.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Have at you.
30 days left and 750 days. Yeah. Yeah. Well, with Black Friday sales, I figured, you know, it was the time to take the plunge. Been meaning to do it for a while, it's just, you know, sales. He's in the rear when they're literally in front of the other guy. Alright, I guess she doesn't need help. She just killed him by herself. Oh, I'm sure, yeah. I mean, I'm sure easy difficulty probably miss out on a lot of stuff. Games usually penalize you quite a bit for choosing easy. I'm assuming hard and normal are probably the same, but maybe difficult, more difficult. But plus, well, easy you can't even get one of the endings according to the thing, but not that I'm gonna get any of the good endings. Probably unlikely. Trying to get a good ending without a guide in this game is probably not gonna happen. It's one of those games that designed to sell. Didn't hit the button. Game that's designed to sell strategy guides. Computer built 2022.
Well done, everyone.
There we go. Good to plan ahead. Oh, probably, yeah. I mean, normal is fine for me. So if I'm gonna play this, if I'm gonna play on hard, you know, when I get to the PSP one, if I decide to play the PSP one as well, which is basically the same game with some different FMVs, so probably not. But I don't know, I might decide to go with hard because at that point I'll have played the game. So. Damn it. I want to pick up the item, not pick up the chest. Player crystal. Get the A+ guiding. Oh yeah. You can always get the ending without a guide, but you'd have to be like really do everything just right. And I doubt that's gonna happen. If the remakes, if the PSP remakes are different enough from the original, I'll play them. If they're basically the same with some like minor changes, like this Gaia, for example, I won't play because this Gaia is basically the same. But stuff like Tactics Ogre, plan on replaying. Stuff like Persona. Persona 1 has like that Snow Queen quest or whatever they took out of the original one. So I'll play that just to do the Snow Queen quest. Stuff like that. Once you're paying.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
No mercy. Well, this is a little OP there.
That was too easy. What's next?
Oh, I'm sure, Core. Like, wow, man, the music in the original is so much better. It's like, yeah, well, that's how music is now in Persona. Deal with it. Someone remake has a different mark, yeah. Well, wasn't he like Native American or whatever in the original? And they made him black in the American one? I mean, I probably prefer the American one over the Japanese one, to be honest. Persona 1 PS TV? Nice. Are they using replacement patches? Because I'm playing the real disc. Yeah, for those, I'll be streaming those off. Well, I'm gonna try streaming it off my PSP originally for some of those games. I do have a PlayStation TV as well, so if all else fails, I'll use the PS TV to play the games. Because it depends on the quality of how it's gonna look when I stream it. Well, animals become infected by the evil and then become ferocious. I have no choice.
Come to me, Dark Warriors. Battle awaits us.
No mercy.
No mercy. These beasts have great endurance. We should all concentrate our fire on a single opponent for efficiency. Enemies are vulnerable to certain magic types. Play your enemy's weak points. You can inflict great damage. What's the weak point of a cold-dwelling foe? Ice. Fight ice with ice. That's how it works, right? Damn it. Combo guards. Can I change, like... If I, like, manually use the magic? Firestone. PSV emulation is very good. Yeah, I mean, I can, if all else fails, I can emulate. But I mean, I got a PSP and I got a PlayStation TV. I don't need to emulate it. Search the Kai game. Oh, I have an Xbox. I have all the game systems, Reg. All the game systems from here on. Anyways, I got a PlayStation 3 for PS1 games. I got PS2, PS3, PS4, Xbox, Xbox 360. GameCube, Wii, Switch. I don't have a Wii U, I guess, is the only thing I don't have. I got a PSP, I've got a Vita. I technically have a DS and a 3DS, but I'm not going to be modding those to stream with those. I'm going to spend like $500 to mod a 3DS when it'll probably like break down in a month anyways. Yeah, and I've got all the games too. I mean, I've got over 600 RPGs in my collection, so it's all physical systems and physical, like, original discs from this point on, for the most part. Press the damn button. Magic. Firelands. Given wizard, yeah. Searching for 2 brings up 3? Yeah. Well, but think about it. If you're searching for like, you know, I, it's gonna bring up I, right? So logically. Chasm Dreams is pretty fun. I mean, it's a roguelike. Roguelikes are kind of one of those game styles that people either love or hate. So it was quite good, but definitely not everybody's cup of tea. I keep forgetting I have like multiple attacks with start with her. I thought she had a sword that can do multiple hits. I guess she took it back. Does he not have anything? He's using a sword, but he hasn't. Mr. McCall, you love Druaga? I think I remember trying Power Druaga way back when. I wasn't very keen on it. Fuck your 5 hours school, there's still so many god names for Final Fantasy. Wow. Awesome. I know, right? A little tiny hit. Bell's like, nah, I'm done. Weak. Black Shia Sports? Sounds like an interesting game. Fire Lance. This Sevbot's out of commission for a little while. I haven't seen Sevbot in a while. He's busy with stuff. Yep. 35 damage. Need to get Villainous a sword. Where'd it go? Let's counterattack. Yeah, I don't know where the hell he sticks this sword. This sword is like twice as tall as he is. That he's walking around with it on his back between battles. I always see some sort of extending the sword. Telescopic. blood has been sucked from his body. It's the work of an undead. I sense powerful force nearby. This is causing all the snow.
Ha!
This is what happens when mortal creatures meddle with forces beyond their ken. Damn mortal creatures. Stream card. These artifact things. I don't think I care about my evaluation level. I want these artifacts. I want to see what these things are even worth. If they're like good. Evaluation level -5. Rhythm. Defense goes up by 10. My rhythm. Tells rhythm. Poison's hit, defense, resist. Let's see. Nerf Triace music team. Yeah, Triace and Square. I mean, I'd have to give the edge to Square for music, but Triace definitely is no slouch either. Stats in this thing. Reduced damage. I don't know, apparently RDM stands for reduced damage. Reduced X amount of damage incurred by an enemy's attack. What's defense then? Defense affects the strength of the character's defense. Reduced damage, like... You think they'd be one and the same? I don't get it. Medical. The guard. Oh, probably. I gave up the artifacts last time. This time it's like, screw it. I'm just gonna take the damn artifacts. Phoenix Feather? This is an artifact. I don't think I want it. Phoenix Feather. I'm assuming it's like a Phoenix down. If there's some equipment maybe, but inhabit Odin. I guess, you know, next time I should save and then go back to the chest and then see if they're worth picking up, because last thing I want to do is to like give up one that might be really good. But I don't want to like just pick up everything either, because that's going to reduce my whatever level. Which I don't know if I care, but kind of care. I don't know. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything here. Came from here originally. Reno. I think I remember trying Daggerfall, but I've never tried Reno. That one's probably quite interesting, to say the least. It's like a pretty linear dungeon compared to the last one. The last one was a full-size dungeon. This one's just a couple areas. The rear. Lapis lazuli. $40,000 gold pieces. Consider the way to afford a house. Let's just get a mortgage from the bank of Morrowind. I guess only Valkyrie can use those. Oh, it's a POS. Okay. Just make a run for it. We won't be able to find you. What are you gonna do? Send a debt collector? Make sure there's 90% interest. What if you go rob the bank? Spend that robbed money to pay the interest. Just wear a really good mask. Elemental Scepter. Is that what we already have? Have an element scepter. Look at them now. The dual wield element scepters. Did anybody else use element scepters? No. I'm sure we have some other characters at some point. Other magic using characters. What the hell? 2 element scepters? How do they know it's you? They just magically know? Them games and their magical ability to know when you do stuff. Transmuted into a Tome of Alchemy. Book detailing the secrets of alchemy has the power to eliminate all enemies and transform them into magic gems. That sounds like just a powerful one-time use item. Use the gem reduces a magic darkness attack. All these little Flare Crystal can turn into an Ice Crystal, and I'm assuming an Ice Crystal can turn into a Flare Crystal. Doesn't Scrolls Universe don't work like IRL banks? What? Level up at all? No, we didn't. Music goes on forever, man. Well, considering the average lifespan in Morrowind, or in Elder Scrolls game is probably about 20 years, then things wouldn't really make much money in that case. Sephiroth Magitech with the 11 months. Thank you so much for all the continued support, Magitech. How's it going this evening? Or afternoon? Alright, that's one place done. I need a sword for Belarus or whatever his name was. Man, there was one sword we could have picked up in the last dungeon. but I gave it up. Alright, so use our mind powers. I don't want to visit other places though. Being really meadow. This is where we died, isn't it? Let's check out where we died. We turned to Valkyrie. An amazing game. Looks gorgeous, sounds gorgeous, got great voice acting when it does have voice acting. This place. Sure felt resonance of human thought. It's one of those games that didn't really sell that well when it came out, but it obviously became a cult classic. And now, I mean, the PlayStation 1 version of this game goes for a pretty penny nowadays, so... I mean, Enix wasn't a really big developer in North America yet at this point. I mean, they never were until Square kind of took them under their wing. Like, we only got a very small number of Enix games stateside. In the Dragon Warrior games, we only got like 1 to 4 at this point, so... Kind should not be here. Is that our grave? Is that the grave of the other kid? They fled. Why would specters gather around the stone? Is this a grave marker? Who would put a grave in a place like this? I guess she remembers nothing about her life before she died and turned to a Valkyrie.
Ha! Ha ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
There's no point in coming here. I don't know. Since we got a cutscene, I'm not gonna reload there since it seems like maybe that does something, maybe triggers something at some other point. So assuming this is the town that we came from, I should save and check that town out. I gotta say, this game has the best airship ever. The town doesn't look that big, or the world doesn't look that big, but it's so fast, so satisfying to fly around. Already halfway through the chapter. Doesn't seem like I'm doing anything of note. Yeah, well, each chapter has 24 periods, and periods are used in varying fashions. You can use your, like, kind of telepathy powers to unlock new areas or advance kind of the main storyline. That uses 2 periods every time you use your telepathic powers. Every time you visit a dungeon, you uses 2 periods. Every time you visit a town, you uses 1 period. So, yeah, there's definitely a time limit. There's no place to stay here. I haven't seen any good campsites. I'm used to rubbing it, but... You girls should... Hey, you're a traveler too. You girls should stick together. You gonna join us? You'll probably join us once we get, like, a quest in this town. Yeah, the sprite work in this game are just, like, fantastic. Like, just... some of the best sprite work. A rocking chair with nobody on it. Ghost. Mommy, why are you so sad? Everybody's dying, child. There's so much death. Crazy lens flares there. Look at those lens flares, so 90s. It's only old people left here, and children have been sold, and with them the town's future. Nowadays, staying alive is a full-time job for those who live in here. Hi, what a beautiful young lady. Are you a traveler? Where are your escorts? Maybe she is an escort. Whenever you use the analog stick, it's easy to accidentally press up. This is a damn D-pad. I think I didn't have a chance. Oh, this is our house. Or our ex-body's house. Who the hell are you? Let's get out of here. You're in my way. What a nice mom. I wonder if she kind of killed herself. Special in our room. Dash through this window. So can't do that in town or in dungeons. Alright, so doesn't seem like there's any point in coming back to our hometown. Suppose we don't waste that mind powers activate.
Anything I say is only going to make her feel worse. No, that sound! I can't stand it! Stop it! Somebody stop it! I'll wait for you. I'll come here and think of this as our special place. I won't die. I'll come back to you.
Won't die my ass. Everybody dies in this game. Game is like Shakespearean novel. Or, you know, like Norse mythology. Citizens have been brainwashed into leading a self-righteous holy war against their neighbors. Holy Romeo and Juliet here. Battle Maiden. This is like our way. So we may walk the path of courage. Isn't fancy? Spirit. Shall never be despoiled. Yeah, this game is super dark. There's so much like suicide and like just overall death in this game. I mean, I guess you're basically the Norse equivalent of the Reaper. Collect souls of the dead. Sorry, Amelia. Are you waiting long? It's okay. Love this place. Just stand here and listen to the rustling leaves. PS1 area, yeah. PS1, I mean, up to the PS1 era, you had like the SNES, which was the whole Nintendo kind of censorship thing, and then PlayStation 1 comes along, and then bam. I'm actually surprised this game's only rated T now that I look at it. This would be rated M just in the amount of death and suicide in this game. The wind blows just right. It sounds just like waves lapping on a shore. Yeah, Reno and Daggerfall are probably a lot harder to kind of get into nowadays. I haven't noticed it before. Now, I know what they mean by a sea of trees. Yes, that's why I wanted you to come here. Why? You're going to sea, aren't you? As a soldier, for war. You knew. Yes, that's why my mother told me to forget you. You should listen to her, Amelia. But Playboy the Mansion is an RPG, isn't it? I'll say that. I'm gonna wait for you. When I come here, I feel like I'm closer to you. Not just that, it's more than that. I feel like you're really here. Here, together with me. Amelia. Promise I won't die. Wait for me. He's gonna break that promise real soon, isn't he? I will. I'm sure he's gonna die and then she's gonna kill herself because he died or some bullshit. When I come back, we'll get married. Yeah, that game was pretty long. And Sleep Quest. Yeah, play all the loot games. All the loot games that are Twitch friendly. There's like 5. I didn't say Lotus Flower grants eternal life. When you give a lotus flower, it means you are praying. Why is it so slow? For their eternal life. Or one copy with your Radeon 9850, nice. How horrible. They said it was a war that we could not lose. I guess he's dead now, it's just she's gonna kill herself because, you know, Valkyrie profile. Llewellyn, I have to talk to you. Your mother wants to arrange a marriage for me. I'll tell her no, of course. All she cares about is her own social status anyway. She's just wasting her time. I'll never marry anyone else. No! This noise, it's all wrong! Oh, she's going insane. Stop! Somebody stop it! An empty coffin. I can't believe you're really dead. Let me get him. I thought she would like end up killing herself.
Are you certain about this?
What could I possibly say? There are no words.
Sounds way younger than I expected him to be.
If you believe that we cannot do anything for you humans, then you are mistaken.
Huh?
The death of a loved one. For they that remain, the wounds grow deeper and deeper. They that remain grow weaker and weaker, an agony incomparable. their hearts in bondage. Can you not see it? She has ceased to live, frozen in time.
Yeah, RPG Maker is gonna be
It
a
is
quick
the
one.
same as if you had slain her with one of your arrows.
So what should I...
There is no need to pretend, simply do what you can.
Maker Short Stories, thank you so much for the bits. Awesome. Thank you so much. Alright, Doggo, you gotta get up. My leg is getting numb. Oh. Trippy, how's it going? Yeah, RPG Maker. I think for RPG Maker, I'll just be playing the pre-built scenario. I mean, I'll probably try the tutorial or try to make like a quick little thing just for the hell of it. Try the tools, but yeah, I'm not gonna be playing like a full-fledged RPG Maker RPG. I'm sure there's some out there. Probably some like decent ones out there that could download and play, but I mean, not exactly what comes with the disc, if you will. Welsh names, yeah. Make an RPG. If I can make like a 5-second RPG, I'll just make like a final boss fight. Fucking a ghost, how does that work? Give me. I'll always be watching over you.
This is not my task. I am no goddess of love.
Sounds pissed. Damn it. Joined us now? Figured she would die too, but maybe not. Yeah, so now we have him too. This makes it even harder, like, I'm curious if, like, the characters in the back row get experience. Kinda sucks, but... I mean, if I had to choose between these two, this guy has more attack power. Okay, it kind of sucks all around. Or he's level 2. Yeah. Counter is under the stats. You do get like XP between battle, or like at the end of events they can use. And mine is 86. This guy's gonna take a lot of work to get his hero value. Let me go double check that fairy. I'm pretty sure she said, or that sprite, she said like 45 or something like that, I think, mentioned for hero value. One is good, only the hero value is very bad, yeah. I mean, he probably does decent damage in a different way, but does he come with any equipment, at least? Yes, none of them come with any equipment. Why don't they come with a weapon? He's got a bow in his arm. His sprite. Come with a bow at least. That does more of a hero and she's died like a noob. Yep. It turned to like a freaking ghoul. He's got a lot of traits that are like negative. Warrior, cowardly, unlucky, can't swim. I can't even like raise this. Just can't swim. This one I can raise my stats by 7. Max out is cowardly. The PS1 RPG that has the best story. I mean, each game has their own kind of story, I guess. I mean, which one has the best one? Which one is the most engrossing? Kind of hard to tell. I mean, JRPGs in general tend to have a very predictable story, let's just say. I don't know. I don't think off the top of my head of anything that like stood out as being like, oh my god, this story is awesome. Falling Stars. Again, definitely not Chrono Cross. I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that just stood out as being like, oh man, this is an absolutely amazing story. Valkyrie File definitely has an interesting one. I mean, it's definitely unique in this era for sure. Let's not dump more into that. Give him some fight. Xenogears was kind of okay until the second disc. Then it just kind of like, no. It just stopped being good. I wonder if there's any... I wonder if it's anything like the last one where we go back in and we find something else. We visit all these places that went in the first time. Get another accessory. Stats. The attack, there's like reduced damage. I don't know, there's like there's a stat for reduced damage, RDM, and there's a stat for defense. Like, wouldn't those be the same? Received a report. Something was going on here. Been here before. Is that you? Hey, I like the feel of this. Let's get out of here. And do nothing. Flower is a symbol of men's hopes. Yes, flowers and hope. What wither with the passing of time? Is a romantic. Isn't this Llewellyn's house before? This bum kind of got in. Reload and ask for a different quest? That's cheating. Save's coming. Yeah, because nowadays they just like releasing games that they know are gonna sell, right? Back in the day, they took a lot more chances because it wasn't as expensive if the game flopped. Nowadays, when you're going to spend like millions upon millions of dollars to make a new release, you have to kind of know for sure it's going to sell, which is quite unfortunate. A lot less lot less chance that they take. I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. Really, RDM is how thick your skin is after the blade cuts through your armor. There you go. Let's escape. Oh yeah. We need to get a cutscene when we return after we get the character. Just like the other time too. What's this? A necklace. It's worn by women who pray for the safe return of their lovers. Goddess pendant. Bellin had must have specifically. And decorated the Battle Maiden's image. Darkness, damage 50% less. That to Ingram. No, like nowadays it's mostly indie stuff. You do get some companies that still have like smaller studios. You know, Square Enix is a great example with their Tokyo Game Factory or whatever, RPG Factory, or whatever it's called. Kind of studio. You get games like Octopath Traveler, and you get stuff like they release a couple of like smaller RPGs or like less kind of big ticket RPGs. I'm trying to think of the names of them off the top of my head there, but they definitely release some other games other than, you know, big ticket ones. Yep, yeah, this game does not go for cheap. Like, this game didn't sell that well when it came out initially, so that's part of the reason the game didn't sell that well. And of course, it's a cult classic because, I mean, it looks amazing, it plays amazing, it's a great game, but nobody knew about it when it came out. So you get that disparity of like rarity versus, you know, quality. Kind of like Panzer Dragoon Saga. You know, Panzer Dragoon Saga didn't sell that all that well. An amazing game, so of course that brings up the price significantly. Okay, yeah, running out of time. We have like 10 periods. If it's anything like last time, we'll get another dungeon. Oh, exactly. Yeah, nowadays just try to make a quick buck. That's it. And you do get some companies that actually take care. I mean, look at you know, CD Projekt Red, you know, the Witcher games, and Cyberpunk 2077 when that comes out. It seems like they care more about making a high quality game than trying to make something full of like microtransactions and all that bullshit, games as a service bullshit that EA likes to do, for example. There's still some companies that are good like that, but yeah. Sold Catacombs. Take two periods as well. Travelers who settled here were greeted only by abandoned catacombs. They placed the Ankh, the gate, to calm the spirits of the dead. It has since been removed. Perhaps the work of the undead, or the enemies lurk deep in the catacombs' bowels. Multiplayer, yeah, I don't care about I could care less about multiplayer, so have at her. Add microtransactions to the multiplayer, whatever. I'm actually surprised that game has multiplayer. Should have been mainly a first person, like a single player, but whatever. Not too worried about multiplayer. Don't work multiplayer yet? Yeah. Multiplayer might be like GTA Online, right? Maybe like an extra mode they add later, but it's not part of the core experience or whatever.
Ha! Yeah!
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
After post-launch, yeah. So
totally
definitely like
outmatched.
Final Fantasy, definitely like GTA.
Yeah!
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah! Yeah!
Her first day's going off like crazy.
Yeah!
Combo cards. Yeah, at least we fainted him. The best shields.
Yeah!
I missed there. Double first aid. That was one thing I wasn't sure, because I'd never seen two of them go off at the same time.
Was I of any help?
Yeah, that's a good point, Demonic. Especially if they're releasing a post-launch, it's not gonna be like a, it's not like the selling point of the game. So there's basically no reason for them to really do it, other than, you know, is he like flashing red? I wonder if I attack him when he flashes red.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Oh no, we're totally outmatched.
Are we now? Logic.
Icicle Edge!
Damn, that's powerful.
You have served me well, my Einherjar.
Give it up. Nice. The one hasn't leveled up. Should throw some experience his way. What's that under? Party? The statistics claim about 71% of top stream games got loot boxes selling records. And you got like special extra lucky loot boxes. Yeah. That totally doesn't happen. I have no idea what the hell leadership does, but it just sounds like it's useful. Try to raise his stuff more. They went from like 10 CP to 2 CP? That's weird. Just doing it once just kind of raised it a whole bunch. Let's see. This one's probably another one where you just like get a big chunk right off the bat. Favoring the positives here. Loves dad. Best skill. It was like, what was gonna stream next? After Valkyrie profile comes RPG Maker, which is not gonna be a very long one. I haven't seen any unidentified items, so I don't even know if this is even useful, but assuming it is, I don't know. Valuation is 96. I like 96%. We lost that 5 valuation by taking that N-log came off after my controller disconnected. Oh, but default period. How are we entering the slab? Everything is carved on the slab. Destroy all the guardians. Time for the guardians is over. Transform their resting places. Let us offer burial tools for the dead. Ladders are such a pain in this game. Jump! Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. Go for Llewellyn. Oh man, gets an extra 100 attack because he has a weapon. It makes a huge difference. Doors closed tight. What's up, Lord? Jump. Never. On attack pow. Attack pow. Let's get her to learn the skill attack pow. Okay, I guess that gives it to everybody. Right after we leveled. Couldn't get that before I leveled up, so now I can't put any points in it because, you know, how many points to give it to them. I think skill level times 30. Holy crap! Castlevania Collection in Xbox One comes in Japanese versions and unlock achievements for beating the game played Japanese. That sucks. Kind of annoying. Yeah, so it increases its strength by 30. A massive increase in strength. Yeah, that's kind of stupid though. I guess it's. I mean, I guess it would have been tricky to program so that either version unlocks the achievement. So.
To my side, my noble Einherjar. Oh no, we're totally outmatched.
Totally outmatched. I know, right? I mean, Sephiroth's sword is long, but it's like thin. This guy's sword is. It's like he strapped two Buster swords on top of one another. There you go. Got his sword. Aha. Who knows how to use it better? Yeah. I think we killed him. Hey Varys, how's it going?
Wow, everyone's so tough.
Yeah, the next game's gonna be like super short. This game, I don't know. I mean, this game we have an obvious timeline, right? We got the we have 190 periods or whatever. And every time you go into a dungeon or use your magical mind power things, you're using 2 periods. Every time you go into a town, you're using 1. So that'll go through the timeline relatively quick, I guess. Depends on how big the dungeons get. Small ones need some loving too. That door was a one-way door. Yeah! Aha! Wish I should use some of that experience orb thing. No, is he leveling up? He needs 630. I'm gonna see if he levels up. Super powerful. Much progress in a rowboat. He has some like really big arms. 79 strength. Man, she's a beast now. Versus 23 strength. That looks way too young. Supposedly 14, but actually, how old is Llewellyn? 18? And he sounds like he's like 10 when he was speaking. That deserves horrifying. Looks like a friggin' doll. It's very weird. She doesn't have enough forehead in her portrait. She's all forehead down at the bottom on the sprite. Yeah. I mean, technically, Valkyrie was young before she turned to Valkyrie. She was like, what? 12, 13 at the most? And she ran away? From the Guardians. Oh, the English voice is not that bad.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
Mercy.
Icicle Edge!
Well, rip everything.
Get thee hence. Oblivion awaits thee.
Some cute dead lizard men.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
Not even close. I've got to try harder, or
Haven't had a chance to see Llewellyn's special attack yet. Gotta bring this to that circle thingy. And 1,000 event XP. bunch of XP for dragging a big boulder.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Deputy Rob, Castaway Card! Thank you so much for the sub! Thank you so much! Deputy Rob and Zero decided to give something demonic! That's awesome! Except for Valkyrie profile alone. Yeah, it is an amazing game. I definitely... I can see why this one has the reputation it does, you know, it's one of those games I've been looking forward to playing, like, wait, did I take damage or he take damage? That was weird there. One of those games that's been in my collection for a while, but I haven't had a chance to play it now. It's like, it's about time I get to try it out. Trying to get a complete copy and missed that. Oh, that sucks.
Well,
at a good price?
they
Or?
were rather annoying.
I mean, I picked mine up a couple of years ago now, and I remember it was definitely one of the more expensive games I picked up for my collection back then. I don't remember exactly how much I spent for it, but it was definitely pretty high up back then. Now it's gone up even more. It was like at least 150 bucks, if I remember correctly. Fair market. Nice. Yeah, mine... I think the discs are... At least disc 1 was like, you know, a little more scratched, but it seems to be working fine. Disc 2 looks pretty good. The manual for mine... Yeah, it's not perfect. There's a little bit of like waviness on it, but overall it's still a very good copy. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, for the price I paid for it, it was under market by when I bought it, so for completing the box. Compensation sword for the 7-bone. No wall turkeys in this game? I want a wall turkey. Yeah! Hi-ya! Oh. Did I go around the circle, or did I just... Did I just go backwards? Oh yeah, this is definitely one of the best looking games on the PlayStation, for sure. I'll try hitting that guy when he's red. I gotta time it.
To my side,
flash
my
red,
noble
which is-
Einherjar.
Furious.
No quarter.
And the one that makes a big difference when he actually has a weapon.
No matter how many are defeated, more appear.
I'm not getting any magic gems. You gotta knock people up in the air. I don't have any attacks that do that, unless... Let me try pressing directional buttons when I attack. Maybe I can control how they move the enemies around. I'm not fully... Let's get his Learn Skill Void. Ability times 3, sure. Jump 550. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Valkyrie profile was very didn't sell very well. It was definitely more of a niche thing. And of course, it became a cult classic. So when Valkyrie Profile 2 came out, everybody jumped on it. It's kind of understandable, I guess. Getting better stuff for an overkill? I don't know. I mean, I figure it's worth a shot. The game's not very forthcoming with that kind of information. I think the fact that the ground is like actually, you know, actually have little bumps in the ground on that. It's not just flat. Not that, you know, the statue would just like be hovering in the air like that either, but. Yeah, it's nice when stuff comes in early. That's why I wasn't expecting my computer till like later, till after the weekend. But it came in, all the parts ended up coming in yesterday. Like, alright, build my computer now. Oh,
To my
Express.
side, my noble Einherjar.
Moe Express.
No mercy.
For those Moe Express, it's just like a wife who shows up at the door. That's the thing, like my old computer could emulate Saturn no problem, so I could play Saturn on it. I just wasn't able to play Saturn and stream at 60 FPS. I had to stream at 30 FPS, but now I could easily stream at 60 FPS with it. Not have any sort of issues. My computer could run Saturn, but it was tricky.
Wow, everyone's so tough.
Yeah, Odin Sphere looks amazing. I mean, anytime they go for like 2D art style, or like, yeah, 2D-like art style, it's a lot easier to make 2D stuff look better, look good compared to 3D stuff. Because 3D it's always going to be hard to get as a flat red like the you know, 3D.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
3D keeps like improving, right?
This
So.
won't be easy.
So something shows its age pretty quickly. Like something 10 years ago and it looks like trash compared to now in terms of 3D, but 2D, other than the limitations of the resolution, 2D just ages extremely well. It's a big sword. A little too big. They just wanted to have a really big ass sword. Like, yeah, you know, Cloud only has this tiny busted sword that's as tall as he is, so let's make a sword that's twice as tall as the character. How the hell he would carry this thing around, who knows? Just a magical sword that just shrinks back every time he uses it outside battle. get above that, so I have to go around it, I guess. It's the exit. These sprites of 3D models, yeah. That stuff did not age well. It depends on the style they go for. I mean, if they go for like kind of a realistic style, that doesn't age too well. If they would go for more like a cartoonish style with their pre-rendered stuff, then it ages pretty well. GBA, yeah, because GBA, I mean, GBA could do some 3D stuff, but very basic 3D stuff. SNES level or era level 3D stuff. Oh, sorry, I can pull. For some reason I thought I had to go behind it and push. Pulling is a thing. Fire Lance. Do we have Fire Lance? We'll keep it for another magical character. Well, it's that era of trying to sell guides at games, so
To my side, my noble
it made things a lot harder to find in later eras because of the entire strategy guide culture. And then later eras when, you know, everybody can just go online and find this information for free, and they kind of dialed back on making things really well hidden.
Take that.
I think they're all dead.
Ha! Did you think you could defeat me?
Yep, magic is super powerful in this. There's some Barry Burton, who whatever this guy's name is. I think that thing in Smash, falling from that height. So it should be the four Guardians now, the statue was talking about. Oh yeah, RPGs for sure. $5,000 event XP. Remember adventure books back in the day came with those like. Well, sometimes they came with them, or you had to you bought the guides with the kind of the red. You had like the red covering on top, and you had to use like special viewfinders so you can kind of view the hint without seeing the other hints. Broadsword. Broadsword is better than a two-handed sword. Hit percentage goes down. 6% chance of breaking. I hate breakable items. There's like a 5% chance of breaking. I haven't broken any items yet, but just a matter of time, I'm sure. There's only like a 50% chance of breaking, but I've never seen it break yet. I think with a 50% chance of breaking, it would have broken by now, so how does that work? I'll look it up. Mentions in the manual. Maybe it's like if you get counterattacked or something like that, but then magic get counterattacked? Battle system and turn equipment. Battle system, camp menu, find party experience or equipment. Is there anything in the game about it? Sorry for that, nephew. Second, guys. Nephew's here. Scamp. I'll take a little break later on there to spend some time with him. Thank you, Monster in second water, yeah. Use these Eyes of Heaven. Well, once I hit the inevitable save point of this, I want to try using that just to see if we get there's like hidden areas or something. Okay, I want to try hitting these guys when they're red. Hard to get the timing down though. Seems like maybe like insta kill them if you hit them when they're red.
No
There's something
mercy.
special will happen. Well, it wasn't an accident. I mean, it was an accident, but I mean, it was on purpose. My nephew was like, "All right, let's go press some buttons." It's like, oh, I went. It sounded like it broke there.
That was too easy. What's next?
Yeah, this game has amazing sprite art. Definitely some of the best sprite art in the system. Sephiroth, Zero Sign gives up distant fantasy. That's awesome. So much again, Zero Sign. Oh, sorry, I missed the. Is that Abracadabra? This thing does not like to scroll up. Scroll my data. From your RPG play, thoroughly enjoyed Xenogears. Yeah, it's definitely different, but oh yeah, I'm recommending it. For the little I played so far, I definitely recommend it. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be a super long one either. I mean, unless it starts getting really, like the dungeons start getting really, really long. You have, was it 9 chapters, 8 chapters, and each chapter has 24 periods or something like that? And periods go by pretty quick. You spend 2 periods to use your telepathy thing, which unlocks new areas and kind of advances the story. You spend 2 periods going into a dungeon. You spend 1 period going into a town. So you can go through periods pretty quickly, especially if you're doing just like the town visits. Dungeons obviously take more time to do, so. What happens when we hit them when they're red?
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Just get like a smaller
no,
group.
we're totally outmatched.
Or we just get like a stronger version. Saying we're totally outmatched, so it makes it sound like it's a stronger dude. No, definitely strong. Not strong. Like an item or something like that. There's gotta be a reason for the red.
Well done, everyone!
Seem like anything special. Reload and try hitting him when he's not red. So we get like more monsters. If anything, we want more guys, not less guys. Wipe out colony wars? If we get more dudes.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Let's look at one dude.
Uh-oh, we may be in trouble.
Maybe the red thing just makes it more obvious, but then not all of them are red. They're flashing, so maybe red just means they're like weak. They're flashing red.
Well, they were rather annoying.
What's up, Lord Phobos? Yeah.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
No mercy.
Was I of any help?
It would require me to get the PWS on. I'm not hitting monsters enough to get the purify whatever soul. And that's boss fights maybe, but the only time I can do that. The elemental scepter. I'm just about those broke constantly, but they don't. The one's VA was in dot hack, oh yeah? Oops. What? I can pick these up? No. Pick up the one that was below me. This ladder is kind of... I keep pressing the triangle to... For some reason I keep associating triangle with using this crystal ability thing. It's messing me up. Villain, you dare disturb the sleep of the dead? Ha 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 ha, how amusing. It seems our behavior displeases you. Perhaps you should leave your job as a goddess and become a grave tender. Silence, worm. Get a boss, so...
Come to me, Dark Warriors. Battle awaits us.
Oh
Battle
no, we're
awaits
totally
us.
outmatched.
Ow. Well, rip. God damn it. Beasts have great endurance. While we fight them, we are setting ducks for the sorcerers. Let's go after the sorcerers, what duh. They're getting all sorts of bows. Oh. Also divide by party from... Divide by party from... do that. I have to reset this battle. Because not some zero bucks that it did. Yep. It's almost like they killed Llewellyn on purpose. Just to get you to use his bow. Can I equip it? No, I can't. Guess if Llewellyn already has it. Well, we're not gonna win this. I screwed up with Yolanda there. Oh. No like quick reset option in this game.
Ah!
2 HP. We got this, we got this. We're not quite dead yet. Where'd you land at? It's all up to you. This guy's pinky as hell. Yeah, this first aid isn't gonna help him. So, Jelanda finally has a turn. We accidentally screwed up with her. Watch me win this after this. Didn't know. Well, it's because I screwed up. I screwed up with friggin' Jelenda there, and I accidentally attacked with her instead of using her magic, so that kind of lost me the battle. What? Do you lose if you take too much time? What? That's odd. I guess there's a time limit in battles. We didn't die. All of a sudden we just noped it out of there. We're like, we're done with this. I guess if Valkyrie stays dead for too long. Either way, I mean, I was gonna reload anyways, but it's good to know. Oh god, yeah. That's one of the worst things. I know, right? Gotta save that healing potion that I'll never use. How dare you make me use this? Why am I counterattacking?
That was too easy. What's next?
What's next? Freeze this guy for some reason.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
I definitely felt like it was a tutorial thing. But I mean, I did screw up with Jelanda there, accidentally attacking instead of using her magic. That kind of screwed me over there.
Well done,
But either
everyone.
way, Llewellyn would have been dead, so I don't know if you get XP when you die, probably not. But that's spend 3 time periods just to revive them. Like, no thanks. I could try I should level him up and just pump some points into his health. How much health does Llewellyn have? Yeah, he's got 860 health. He's weaker than Jelanda is right now. A whole bunch of XP. Okay, so that's what I figured. Lenneth is not leveling up at all, so if you're not in your party, they don't get any XP. I don't have a sword to give him anyways. Well, I guess I do. I have a 2-handed sword. In this case, we definitely want an archer. Attack power more. Okay, so it seems like 45 is the maximum you can get, period. So once you max out all the traits, then you're getting 45. It's probably like that for all the characters then. Gotta max out all their traits. I was wondering why the sprite was mentioning 45. Like, that's a weird number, but that's why. This number's gonna be hard to... Well, I don't know. It feels like she would get to 45 well before she... Yeah, she gets well past 45, just Llewellyn is 45 exactly. Everybody like 45 at least, yeah. Bump his attack power up more. Like massive damage. Doesn't look like I can use the... I guess the two-handed sword is specific for Ingram. Oh, did I break? I must have broken my sword. Sucks. That didn't last long. Thought I heard something break. Safe after all that. With the Rylix fight? Yeah, some of those fights are pretty nasty. Smoothing? No, smoothing just looks like ass. Smoothing just looks like you smear butter over the screen. But you know I'm gonna have to do it just to see. Eh. God, look at the sprites. Ugh. Sprites are so ugly now. It might help the font, but oh man, hell no. Looks so much worse with smoothing on. Look at the backgrounds and the sprites, my god. I don't think I've seen one where smoothing is like the worst thing you could ever do. In some games, smoothing goes well. This game, no. The backgrounds are absolutely atrocious with smoothing on. I don't know how the whole smoothing works, but I don't know, it like literally just destroyed the backgrounds there. Villainy, dirt stir on sleep of the dead. Alright. I'll kill Llewellyn this time. Buddy started by doing
Come
huge
to me,
breaths,
dark
damage.
warriors. Battle awaits us. Uh-oh. We
Yeah,
may be
RNG
in trouble.
RNG can be really nasty sometimes. I can only get one off there. Did they break my bow or something? Usually used to get like triple attacks off. Oh.
Icicle edge.
Yeah. Let's see, kind of go into the fight knowing what to do there. Well, plus I didn't get like absolutely murdered. And the villain's hurt, but since I boosted his health, he was able to survive that attack. Pathetic.
That was too easy. What's next?
4800. 2 magic gems. More XP. Alright, I'm gonna save first for enough of these artifacts. If they're worth picking up. Okay, that's why I figured his bow broke. That's why he wasn't doing any damage there. Kinda sucks. As soon as I mentioned the whole like item breaking things, and all of a sudden all my items started breaking. Like, what the hell, game? I didn't notice one item break before I said that, and now all my items are breaking. To go to Damascus. No. On to Felmar. My valuation points. Emerald necklace. Alright, see if any of that stuff is worth keeping here. And I'll reload if nothing good. Crystal emeralds, shines, a glorious light, increase CP by 100. Oh wow, yeah, that's definitely nice. That one definitely keeping. Crown of Felmar. Crown of its owner has no other particularly unique qualities. Increase damage 2. Defend trust 1, darkness damage 50%. That one doesn't seem like it's worth it. Everything we picked up. Item. Oh, it was like a book, wasn't it? Darkness. What containing secrets for creating Damascus steel? I don't know if that's something like bring that to a smith, I wonder? Oops. I clicked too fast, what just happened? Double click. My evaluation went up by 1 point, so technically I only lost 4 points for that, but I'm curious. Yeah, the Emerald Necklace is the only one that's definitely seems like a must get there. I think if it raise your CP by 100 every time you level, like that's massive. Especially if I can get people to level up at different points. If I can get their XP just a little bit out of sync so you don't have multiple people leveling up at the same time. Have one person level up with the necklace on, trade it to the next person, have them level up, and so on and so forth. Everybody gets the advantage out of it. Yeah, no hints. I mean, I would have checked it myself, but yeah, no hints. Okay, so that's what I did. I end up offering it to him. I mean, it sounds like I haven't seen like a blacksmith or shop. Mind you, I haven't really gone to the towns too much, so feels like this could be good, maybe, but also maybe not necessarily. The tougher one. The crown, I'm definitely happy to give that up. And the necklace I'm definitely keeping. The question is, do I want to Damascus? I mean, nah. The other one necklace I've been keeping, the other one, I mean, it don't seem to, it doesn't have an obvious apparent use right now. And crown doesn't seem to be that good. It's Raris. Offer this up. All their evaluation points, all of them. I'm doing whatever ending I get, Hobo Hag. I'm playing this game without a guide, and it's my first time playing it, so doing the real ending probably not gonna happen. Let's be honest, without a guide or without playing the game before. So I'll get whatever ending I get. I'm gonna try to do things as well as I can, but kind of impossible to really know. Okay, so let's try to get our XP out of sync with everybody there. So who's gonna level up next? So Valkyrie's already out of sync with everybody, so that's fine. So these two will get them out of sync. So let's put on Arngrim right now, and then we'll level him up right now. And Jolanda, I'll give it to Jolanda next. Assuming it's not just Valkyrie that can use this. 191. I can like max out our skills and then some. There. 88 hero character value. It's a really odd number. More attack power. More! Treasure. Two more treasures. That was annoying. Until I hit my head on the ladder. Magic Pow, oh. Good thing I didn't level up Yolanda. Assuming that's the magic equivalent of the attack Pow. Yeah, no, right. Intelligence for the case. Okay, got her equipped with that thing, right? $104. Necklace is awesome. This number's gonna be hard to raise. Alright, once you raise it. So 88 seems to be the... Where the Llewellyn was only 45, everybody else is 88. Yeah, you level once and you're like getting such a massive boost. Like look at Arngrim, like 5100 HP, like what the hell? Alright, here's the next one to level up there. Looks like Llewellyn's gonna be next, so... Went right past that. Damn exploding traps. I keep wanting to hit the triangle. it. I should have waited to pick up the chest for a frigid damsel. Spell. Let's memorize frigid damsel. Nice spirit will attack your foe. Each hit has 1 in 8 chance of freezing foes. Sure. Should really hold on to these books in case we get another caster, but eh. Pretty much, right? At least it's not like wizardry where the chest can do everything from like insta-killing you to teleporting you into God knows where. Oh, we're almost there. Only got 6 more periods left. There's like two more using our brain power thing, and 1 dungeon run possibly, or 2 town visits. Especially if our next one sends us to like a town, we're gonna have to visit that town twice. Once to probably to get the cutscene, once again to get maybe an accessory like those last 2 ones gave us. It's funny that you can't switch the skill to people who aren't in your party. Let's get his stats leveled up here. Look at his CP's going down. He's definitely got the best hero value. $100. Dungeon? Did we get like a... I'm assuming it's like town, dungeon, town, dungeon. No voices. Cave of Oblivion. Great. Going to a Cave of Bethesda. Take us 2 CP to use. Let's try using our mind powers just to see if we get anything else. I think I can probably visit this next period, but voices. Or dungeon. Oh, you don't get anything. Okay, so found everything you can find. Well, this doesn't seem to increase your doesn't increase your period, which is good at least. Don't waste your time by doing that. Going to the Cave of Oblivion. You have some extra period to spend. Want to revisit another town or rest up or whatever. Cave of Oblivion. It's said that the jewels and monsters that appear in the cave are different each time it is visited. Okay. The place can visit multiple times. That means I can go in twice. Cave is a natural wonder, and be adventurers. Be extremely wary here. The monsters and other magical beings can be extremely powerful. Or if it's like a optional mega dungeon.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
I think it was a ghost. Now it's a bird. Not so much for strong
Get thee
monsters.
hence. Oblivion awaits thee.
I guess it was a flying creature, so we got. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the red just means they're weak. They're flashing red like that. Means you're just gonna
To
absolutely
my
murder
side,
them.
my noble Einherjar.
No quarter.
If we shall accept the benedictions of beauty, then yea, let
Right.
these chains of Aster surround thee! Absolute zero!
He's already dead. He's already dead.
There! Did you... In the name of all the gods! Finishing strike! Layer storm!
Aw.
Not
Enough to do
bad.
another one? Just a bit.
Was I of any help?
No, you weren't. And Jalanda's OP. We're definitely not sending Jalanda away. I'm assuming we need to get like an evaluation score of 100. I wonder how many points we get for sending people away. Actually, I wonder if I have to revisit the sprite to send people away. Or we can do it at the end of the chapter. This we'll find out very shortly. But I still have 2 more periods I can spend after this section.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Good luck, everybody. Yeah! Rigid Denso! Yeah! Wow, everyone's so tough.
It's so tough, except for you.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Can add music because of budget? Possibly. That or they just wanted they wanted to have that atmospheric noise. But yeah,
You have served me well,
probably
my
because of budget.
Einherjar.
Budget or just to get the game out.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Good luck, everybody.
Figment of my imagination. Waiter.
That was too easy. What's next?
Seems like I do more damage with the icicle than I do with the frigid damsel. Switch that back. So far, none of these monsters are hard at all.
Now face the
A warning at the entrance there. Unless it's like a big dungeon, they get harder as you go down.
You think you could defeat me?
It's like one of those like optional 100-floor dungeons. Randomly generated. There's a lot of overlay stuff, which makes me think there's like chests and whatever hidden underneath. Whenever games overuse these overlays, it really makes you think there's something hidden behind.
To my side, my noble Einherjar. Now face a princess's true wrath. Yeah!
Damn it.
Yeah!
Ow.
Yeah! Well done, everyone! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! To my side, my noble Einherjar. Now face the princess's true wrath! I've got to try harder, or...
There's no treasure yet. So far it seems to be a pretty linear path. Background makes it hard to see where you can and can't go. I guess I could use one of those whatchamacallums there, the ones that let you see the map. Eyes of Heaven. Oh, come on. I got Jalanda. What's his name? Angrim and Llewellyn. I got one other character, Belarus. I don't know. He's not in my party. Belinus.
Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Any other paths here? Unless that's all we get for this dungeon. Maybe it's like randomly generated every time you go in here, and it's got a really shitty one here. paths. Yeah, it definitely feels like it was just randomly generated and we just got a crappy one. Alright, so let's see what happens if we just get to the end of the chapter, just so we can rest here. Osprey has summoned you. Chapter is concluded. Begin sacred phase. Sacred phase? Yeah, sacred phase. Chapters 1 to 2.
It has been a long time, Lenneth. Our current situation is as follows.
Guard war status. Your family. We're part of the Aesir, right? 24, 31, 25. Lost one. Forces gained one.
Our current situation is, if things do not improve, I am afraid we are doomed.
Doomed.
Lenneth, about your performance.
I'll probably
You
have to
must
send.
try harder.
Let's try harder.
These are all the materialized points I can grant you at this time.
Okay, so I'm assuming I have to send the person out before the end of the chapter then. It
Lenneth,
sounds like.
I have a request to make of you. We need more warriors. Send us a warrior with good battle skills. We need a warrior skilled in battle tactics.
And warrior tactics, leadership, identify.
Send us someone with a good knowledge of artifacts. Very well. Good fortune.
That's what the whole tactics is for. Okay, so let's reload now and let's send somebody over.
I expect mighty deeds.
Into this anyways, I can just reload. So some villainous or whatever. He's got pretty good hero points too, so. Damn it. I should level up to level 5. I need to waste 5,000 points. Not sure if that's worth it. I'm sure they can take him to level 4. He's got 104 hero value, so. What else do they want? Tactics? Yeah, you have some tactics. Alright, which dungeon is that? The one in the middle? Doesn't seem anyone with the ability that is needed. Someone with the same amount of that ability, no problem. Clear value 40. Okay, so he doesn't actually take them, he just has to. So how do we send them? We just need hero value 40, but that's it. It's actually easy mode and vice versa. I'm playing normal mode, so right in the middle. One of those things like punishes people for taking it easy. Aha! Come on, easy. We're gonna make you regret that decision. Okay, so transfer, I guess, would be the one. More can be sent. Sent to. I don't know if I should send, because I mean, right now all we need is like a hero level 40. He's only got a hero, like he can only max out at 45. So later on, he might not be able to send him. I might not get like anything good for sending him. Because if I need like a minimum of like you know, 50 or something like that, and he can't go any higher than 45. So I might have to send Llewellyn. The tactics matter, but the other dude is already way further. He's already got like 100. So yeah, I might have to send Llewellyn in. One has my Emerald Amulet. I wonder if you send them, they keep all the stuff that's on them too. Probably something I have to be careful about. Maybe well equipped. Yeah, well, it doesn't seem like there's any requirement for equipment. I feel like they only care about, I guess, those specific stats. It's like the next one has to have like a minimum of 50, has had like leadership, but it didn't specify the level of leadership needed. That's why, you know, Llewellyn I won't be able to send next time, because right now they only need like a hero power of 40. Next time they need a hero power of 50, but Llewellyn can't go past 45 unless he can somehow grow further. So it's like I can't send Llewellyn now, then or next time, then I kind of have to send him now, because most likely the hero power requirement is gonna be higher each time. So. Let's see here. Evaluation didn't go up. I figured our evaluation would have gone up. Sending somebody. Maybe it'll go up once we actually, you know. I guess because I took those artifacts, but eh. Alright, so I guess we'll go revisit that Oh, it's gone now? Weird. I guess once we left, maybe it only shows up once per chapter. It was the last thing that showed up during the chapter, so maybe every chapter there's like you get that dungeon and it shows up again the next chapter. We didn't get anything in it though. That's the thing that was weird. It was like a bunch of enemies and no treasure. Unless there's a path that I missed. It feels like it was really kind of really trash. Let's see if there's anything new. Well, since I'll just spend turn healing here. You guys really need it. Don't know if isn't I visited yet. From random town, I guess. Delnor. It's like playing a Tales game. It does a little bit, yeah. It's not a good idea for a woman to be walking inside all the night. I think I've been here before. Skill. Oh, it's 5. I'm gonna have to, once I get the smelting area. Maybe this is where we bring the that Damascus thing if I had kept it. I'm gonna have to take a break at 5 there. Spend a little time with nephew. Once I get the next chapter. Find weapons neither dull nor chip. No, does exceed my own work. I was really expecting the gods. I'm sorry. I should not blaspheme. Forgive me, young lady. So artifacts don't break. That sword I could have picked up at the beginning there. That it gave away. I should have kept that one. Nobles are all buying new swords lately. The war on the horizon. A random person walking along and jumping higher than any human could ever jump. Well, not really any. For sure, not too many people could like just stand in place and jump higher than themselves. Not a common occurrence. While wearing a skirt. Nope, outside. He punishes you for using an analog stick. Very easy to accidentally just barely touch up. Lady, you're not here for a room, are you? You'll stay here on an unsavory sort. No good for you to be around. Hey there, Missy. You and me get acquainted, like. If you want, maybe we could even have breakfast together tomorrow. I guess Arngrim isn't with us, or else he would have recognized Arngrim. Valkyrie visits these places. The other guys, I guess, are technically dead spirits. So only Valkyrie can take, physical form. War breaks out. We'll be able to earn some dough. Until then, we just have to tough it out. Well, I mean, when she's here, she looks like a normal human, right? She's not wearing her armor or anything. She's just walking around like a normal human girl. She probably doesn't, show off that she's a Valkyrie to normal. Alright, let's see what we got here.
It has been a long time, Lenneth. Our current situation is as follows.
Right, did we win? Okay, we didn't lose. Or we were like minus, yeah, so we got +1, they were -1. Last time we were -1, they were +1.
Our current situation is, if things do not improve, I am afraid we are doomed.
That didn't help.
Do you wish to know the status of our Einherjar? You wish to know his status?
Award the rank of 19th level god. Transfer supplies to friendly army. Kisarol Wasteland Patrol. Closing the main roads. Rescue animal +2. Living barbarian victories. Doggo, please. Got an extra 26 hero power. Just like random deeds, I guess. So I guess they could like level up in the fight as well. Llewellyn, you've been doing well lately. No sir, not at all. Love the good work. Your efforts here will have a big effect on the war here in Asgard. Yes, I understand. I'll do my best. Get an extra 5 hero value. Oh, okay, just just shows you the get like a cutscene for these. What's this? Patrolling near the base, Llewellyn finds an injured rabbit. Going up to it, uses his own items to treat its wounds. Caught by a wolf, are you? Don't worry, it's not too bad. With this, you'll be better soon. More careful next time, okay? Sir, led by Odin. Way too much text to read.
First, show me your abilities. Destroy all the enemies which lie in the Tortos Mountains to the west of Valhalla.
So much text.
I do not think you will lose. I expect to hear good news.
Searching enemy unit +16, so you only need the red and the blue ones, I guess. I mean, just a little fluff more than anything.
Do you wish to know the status of our Einherjar?
No.
Lenneth, about your performance. Send us warriors, brave and true. These are all the materialized points I can grant you at this time.
Still more than last time.
The Lord Odin is pleased with you.
Lord Odin's
He
pleased.
bids me give you these artifacts.
Oh wow, jeez. A lot of artifacts. I mean, not really artifacts, more stuff we already had, but I'll take them.
Lenneth, I have a request to make of you. We need more warriors.
Alright, take a picture of that.
Send us a warrior with good
I don't
battle
have warrior
skills.
yet, so we still have to find a warrior. Leadership tactics identify is easy to get, but
We need a warrior skilled in battle tactics. Send us someone with a good knowledge of artifacts. Very well. Good fortune. I expect mighty deeds.
and then Alright, so I'm gonna stop the timer here. And sorry about that. Nephew just press button. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the timer here and going to call there for a little bit. I'm gonna spend some time with the nephew. I'll most likely be back on later tonight and play some more of this. But I spend some quality time with the nephew, so playing Dive Alert again. Yeah. All right, so yeah, we'll call there for a bit. Let's see if there's anybody online we can host up there before we head out. Grab the core, playing some Side Girls. So a horsed up core, and we'll go from there. So I'll see everybody later. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye for now, guys. See you soon.